Virgo, hi and welcome into your reading today. Reading for the week ahead. Any messages that are coming through from the universe for Virgo? I will be looking at the oracle cards and some tarot cards today. They're all flying out everywhere. Remember, this message is for the collective, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Remember that the roles can be reversed, and if this doesn't resonate, then check out your sun, moon and your rising. Sometimes the message can be in there somewhere. Okay, setting boundaries, threshold protection and honour, Virgo. Threshold protection and honour. What message have we got for Virgo today? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Justice card. Okay, just give me a second whilst I pull the rest of the cards so I can give you a full story here, full message. Okay, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, clarification, Ace of Swords, Tower, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, so we've got the overall here is setting boundaries, threshold protection and honour as your oracle card today. So the overwhelming thing I'm getting here straight away is that somewhere some boundaries need to be set. In your recent past, I have got feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, holding on to things that no longer serve you, and this feeling of the Ten of Wands underneath there. The Ten of Wands is symbolic of carrying a heavy burden, like carrying all of this stuff that is just heavy. And I don't know, feeling a bit unsupported is what I'm getting here. There's this Five of Pentacles energy, which is feeling like you've been left out, feeling like you're out in the cold, feeling kind of alone. So you're alone to carry this burden. But at the same time, this Four of Pentacles energy is this kind of holding on, not letting go. And actually, really, you need to start working. Oh, this was the past. You needed to start working to put down some of these heavy wands that you're carrying. You need to start to let go and put down some of this burden that you've been carrying. In the current energy, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Tower and the Three of Wands. I feel like there's some big stuff going on right now. Big emotions, big events that are causing flips in your life, changes in your life, like a total upheaval in your world. And I feel like the Three of Wands is taking action towards what you know you want. So I feel like whatever's currently happening in your world that can feel uncomfortable, not very nice, it's kind of this flip, this thing that's happening. I don't know whether there's been a big fallout with someone, or there's been some sort of kind of like I want to say tension. There's some tension here, and I feel like it's pushing you, like the universe keeps pushing you into the direction that you should be going in, and you have your eyes on the prize, like you have an idea. But when the universe does these big things that you go, oh my god, why? Like, that's so sad, or this is such a big, oh my god, I didn't expect that to happen. It's the universe just keeping pushing you in the direction that you need to be going in. This Ace of Swords card is you being like on high alert. You are mentally turned on to what needs to happen. I feel like there's some boundaries that need to be set around this Tower. Whatever's happened with this Tower energy recently, the Tower is an event or a thing or a circumstance that is life-changing. So something's happened that's really, it's either a disagreement or an argument or an event, something that's happened that has just really changed how you see things. It's really hit home, and it's saying that now you need to place some boundaries in place to protect yourself. I feel like the message is to protect yourself, and you need to keep these boundaries in place so that when people, push at your walls, they can't get in. They can't get past. Like I think you've made the decision. I think somewhere in here you've made the decision. You had to put down these wands, this heaviness. You had to stop holding on. and you've had to move forward, and now you're in this, it feels like chaos a little bit for you. It feels like you're trying to ground yourself, but it feels like there's chaos. But I want to say that the universe is saying this is like calculated chaos. We're causing all this. The universe is causing all these things to propel you forward, to where you want to go. In your future, I have just this, which is Libra energy, and the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I see you walking away from something. I see you, the Knight of Swords could be having a discussion or an interaction with someone that is a bit sharp, a bit harsh, speaking words, speaking truth, and then walking away. And I feel like there's an element of you either, you could be physically walking away from a place or a situation, or physically walking away from a relationship. This Justice card is here where you've been trying to get everything just in balance. And this Justice card is saying, to get things in balance, sometimes you need to walk away. Sometimes you need to speak up and say what you think. And you need to set boundaries of what you will and will not accept, is what I'm getting here. This Knight of Swords energy is kind of coming in thick and fast. And I think that this conversation that needs to be had, this conversation that's going to be had, brings about balance, but it also means that someone's walking away from something. I think it's all change, please. Like, it, you know, get off this bus, we're getting on a new bus here. You know, this is the end of the road. This is the end of the road. This tower moment, this conversation that's going to happen in your future is the end of the road. And this end of the road is a little sad as you walk away, because it's some nostalgia tied in with this. It is a little sad, but it's time. It's time. So I should get some extra cards from the universe, with regards to any messages for Virgo with regards to this situation. And we have the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, the World. Yeah, so the World is, there's a great card. So first of all, the Page of Swords is, again, messages coming through. So there's some sort of communication, some sort of messages that are happening, that are coming in quite fast, that can be quite to the point. Could just be a text message, could be an email. Whatever these messages are, backwards and forwards, they are changing the landscape, changing your landscape. We have the King of Swords, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. There's a lot of air energy going on here. That is you sitting in your power, though. That is you sitting in your power and speaking your truth. We have the Ace of Swords right smack bang in the middle of this tarot card reading. This is you having a threshold protection. This is you honouring self, setting boundaries and saying what you will and won't accept. I don't think people like this, and I think that this Knight of Swords could possibly be people coming in at you. Maybe you're not engaging in any sort of altercation verbally, but maybe there's other people that are coming in trying to stop this. They don't like your boundaries. They don't like this change in you. The World card is the last card in the reading, which I think is a beautiful end to this reading, actually, because the World card is travel for you. Can mean actual travel, traveling around the world, movement, actually moving somewhere, change, all change. The World is also symbolic of an ending. It is the ending of a chapter in your life, but it's so exciting because it's the start of a new chapter. So the World card for me is always uplifting, because whilst endings can be a little bit sad, and there can be some nostalgia there, and there can be some, you know, that was a stage in my life, and you're recognising that it's over. This card is saying, but look what's forward. Look what's in the future. The future is a new exciting chapter, and you're ready for it. The end of a cycle. Not everything that's gold can stay. There's a poem by Robert Frost, and I love that poem because it's true. Not everything can stay. Not everything stays. Not everything sticks. Everything evolves, moves, changes. And that's what I feel is happening here. There's definitely some chain of events that's happening that is causing change in your life. Almost like out of your control. Maybe if you've planned for change on a certain time frame, this is saying sometimes the universe changes things up when you maybe didn't quite plan for it. And in the middle of all this, the big resounding comment or the big resounding message is set boundaries. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't let people walk all over you. But overall, you've got new beginnings and endings, and there's a little bit of sadness as you walk away from your old life towards your new one. But when you walk towards your new one, you are getting balance, calm, and restoring peace within. Okay, Virgo, I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you all next week for another reading. Until then, take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.